Hello, Team Purpose Coaches. Welcome to another month of you supporting others on their fitness path. Okay, so it's not quite September 1st, but we're getting there this weekend. I want to first say thank you to all of you for taking the time with supporting others on their fitness path, taking the time in your life to continue your path so that you can share with everyone else how fitness can be incorporated in their life. Again, that's exactly what a Beachbody coach does. You basically take your journey, your experiences, and you share them with everybody. It's everyday people with everyday challenges, with full-time jobs, with families, being married and going to school and different things like that, showing them how to make time in their busy lives to eat healthy, to exercise. So thank you for continuously doing that. Okay, so let's get down to some coach stuff, right? So a lot of you are doing challenge groups, specifically the T25 Focus. I want to say that I'm loving the program myself. So, and I'm part of the focus group that some of you are doing, and I think that you all are doing a great job with supporting others. The people that are involved in the focus group are loving the program. And just to touch upon that briefly, the people that are posting and being accountable for the workouts and sharing stuff, these are the people that you want to look to in regard to bringing on new coaches to your team. Now, these people started just like we did. We started doing a program, we loved it, we started seeing results. We were sharing it with people, we didn't even realize we were coaching, right? So about halfway through, those of you who have people doing the challenge groups, about halfway through, I believe it's a 10-week program, so on the 5th week, what I would like for you to do is to kind of look at the people that are doing the challenge group and make mention to them that you would be a great coach. And they're going to go, just like you did, well, wait a minute, I'm not a personal trainer. I don't know anything about this. And what you can tell them is what they've been doing is already coaching. Because I think a lot of people think that becoming a Beachbody coach means you have to be a professional at something in the fitness industry, and that's not necessarily true, right? Because we started just like this, right? With a Beachbody program, most of us, and then just fell in love with it. So look for those people, keep them in mind, encourage them, and tell them this is how you started and exactly what you're doing, because what they're doing right now is coaching anyways. Let them know that they can now pay forward, what you did for them as a coach and share with others. In addition, be able to make a little bit of profit for just sharing their journey, okay? Now, T25 is still at that special price until the end of August, so through August 31st. So you can still encourage people. I've actually had one of you coaches say, hey, listen, I believe it was Leanne. Was it Leanne? I think it was you, Leanne, that said that somebody was going to start the program or they wanted to start the program, and they can still be added to the focus group because those of you doing the challenge group, as you notice, some people kind of fall behind. I fell behind because I had an injury for a week. So we're all pretty much going at our own pace. We're at like a different schedule or a different week. So it doesn't matter. You can add them, and they can already see all the support that they're going to get with these new people coming on board. Okay, so I encourage you to still promote the program, especially if you're doing it, and you can always add them to the existing focus group. Okay. Awesome. In addition, Body Beast and Turbo Fire is still one of the challenge packets that's on sale. Really good price. Remember, if you are able to get someone to purchase a challenge packet, that is 2 points towards Success Club. Success Club, just a reminder, is awesome. If you get 5 points for your Success Club on a monthly basis, Beachbody begins giving you customers, and you benefit and you profit from those customers that they give you. And that's really cool. That's happened to me a few times, and I've had existing customers that continue to do Shakeology, and the important thing about that is when you do see a new customer, you want to reach out to them right away, okay? So check that back office daily, maybe even every other day, or set aside a time during the week where you do your Beachbody stuff, and make sure you reach out to your customers and follow up. It's really important that you do that, okay? In addition, we have a new coach to our team, yes, Miss Annette Escoffrey, who's a friend of mine, and she runs Body Motion Fitness Studio. Most of you know her, some of you don't, that's okay. But she is part of the team now, and she is specifically going to be looking at Shakeology and allowing people and sharing people to enjoy Shakeology at her fitness center. So, yay! So she's a new coach. So welcome, Annette. In addition to that, continue to do your 2 exposures. As you can see, I'm doing the 2 exposures right now. Look at that. Turbo Fire shirt, Insanity hat, and I just did these at like Vistaprint. I went and when you join Vistaprint, they actually start sending you coupons and you can get a free shirt. And so I think I only paid shipping for this, and I uploaded the logos, which we have access to in the coach office, in the back office. So take advantage of that. Make your hats. These are considered exposures. Do you know how many times I walk around with stuff like this and they're like, what? I also have Shakeology on the back. Can you see it? Let me see if I can. Shakeology. Anyways, Shakeology on the back. So on the front or the back, people can, I got 3 exposures going on, right? Okay. So that's a way to do your exposures. Get creative with your exposures. I post Shakeology because I'm drinking it every day, so I'm like, oh, this is easy to do, and I put my website or whatever. And take advantage of Instagram. If you have Instagram, post on there as well. Okay, so there's other ways you can do it besides just posting pictures. There's recipes and there's lots of tools on the Beachbody site itself. So go through that, choose 1 or 2, and share that, and then say there's more information or tools that you can use that will help you along your fitness journey, and then put your website and say you can join for free and I can be your coach, okay? So that's another way to invite people to your team. It's another way to give some exposure. There's tools such as the weighted gloves. When you add the weighted gloves to a lot of the programs, it increases the intensity of the program. It helps to build your arms. There's yoga mats. There's E&E. There's the supplements. There's lots of different ways to do exposures. So if you can go ahead and do 2 exposures a day, it makes a difference. When I started as a coach, I was really reluctant to do that because I was like, I don't want to seem like I'm shoving this down people's throats. So I started with the things that I used, and I started with things that I had experience with. So you can do that as well. The things that you use, programs, shakes, supplements. I know Anna Lee uses a lot of the supplements. Go ahead and share that with people. And it's strange, and I say this often. You can post stuff and not hear from anybody, and then all of a sudden you hear from somebody. I'm going to share something with you briefly. There was a friend of mine who I went to high school with, this was over 20 years ago, by the way. She asked me about Shakeology like 6 months ago. And I sent her a bunch of information and asked her if she wanted a sample, and she said no. And I said, that's fine, because when they're ready, they will come back to you. And this is proof. It's happened several times, but this is the most recent story. So I would say almost a month ago, or maybe 3 weeks ago, I checked my back office because I check this often for new customers. And I like to follow up, and I like to be current and let people know that I'm here for them. There was an order for $400 of Shakeology, and I was like, what? This is crazy. Like, I haven't heard from her, and this, that, and the other. She was ready. It was on her time. So people see what you're posting. They may not respond right away, but the fact that you are posting stuff and you're letting people know that you're available to them is huge. It's huge. Do it, and you never know who's going to come back. So I got a $400 order of Shakeology. She lives in Japan, so this isn't even a local person. This is someone who is international, okay? So continue to share your journey. Continue to share what Beachbody can offer a lot of people. And it is easy for me to do it because I believe in Shakeology and I believe in Beachbody and what the company stands for. I love the fact that it's everyday people like you and I sharing what works through our challenges and our daily stuff that we get, you know? So continue to do that, okay? Let me see, was there anything else? I think that was it. If you have any questions, please post your questions underneath the video so that everyone can benefit from them, and I will be more than happy to answer any questions. If there is something that you would like addressed during the next video, also put that underneath. I plan to do this on a weekly basis so that you are updated with the most current information. Oh, I forgot to mention, if you're able to make it on the wake-up call every morning on Monday, go ahead and do that. If you're not able to make it, there's a playback number, and I have played back this number several times. Like if I'm driving in the car, I'll just put my little ear thing on, and I'll listen to it. And some of the stuff is relative and some of it isn't, but you're sitting in the car anyways, and you're just really driving, so why not try to get some information, right? Okay, I'm going to leave you with this. Every night or at some point during the day, I like to do it at nighttime because a lot of times I'm kind of like so full of the challenges of the day, so I would like my mind to kind of end the day with something very positive. Read something or listen to something for 10 minutes. That's it. Just 10 minutes. Whether it be a book that you read, whether it be some inspirational music, something of inspiration on a CD or a video, whatever it might be, do something that's positive so that you fall asleep in a positive mindset, okay? And it's helpful with creating a healthy lifestyle as well. It's part of being healthy is to clear your mind and be able to think properly. And some days are more of a challenge, I know that. But other days, and other days aren't. Just the same, I want you to go ahead and really read something that's positive. I'm trying to look up here. What do I have? I think I lent Leanne the book, but this is another book. I have The Secret. I don't know if you guys, Rhonda Byrne. She has another one called The Power, also by Rhonda Byrne, and it has to do with the law of attraction, and it's very, very good. It's an easy read. Whoops, I just dropped that. Easy read. Very, really, really short kind of passages and different things that's going to be really inspirational and kind of help you out. What else do I have here? Oh, here's another one. The Slight Edge. I have two copies of this. My coach gave this to me when I first started, and it's a very easy read by Jeff Olson. I love this because it's part business and part like positive mindset thinking. In like a secret to a successful life. It's actually very good and a very easy read. So if you're interested in a copy, I have two copies here. Let me know and I can get them to you. And I think that's it. My other books are upstairs. I have them right next to my nightstand. But those are some of the things that I like to read. So again, if you have any questions, go ahead and put them underneath this video and I'll be happy to address them. Again, I am so proud of each and every one of you for taking the time to make a difference in people's lives. They appreciate you and I appreciate you. Have an awesome week. Take care.